Hi, John Tui here, Solaris Knight and Doggy Kruger, and a shout out to Action Activate. Stay tuned.
Yeah, so I told him that, oh, hey, welcome back. It's me. I wasn't talking to anyone. I pretended and I looked, but I realized the door to my room is that way. And I was just sort of looking at, I was looking at this piece of tape, actually. It's not a real person. What's happening? I'm Gazbot. This is Action Activate. And with me, as always,
Big Dawg Defender on a final kind of outing for us.
Well,
SPD.
For SPD, yeah. Well, it's almost definitely our final outing, but who knows, if this show goes long enough, we might circle back around. You never know.
It's true.
But likely this is the last time we'll be talking about SPD in such depth and doing a review like this.
Yeah. It's weird. I mean, we're finishing SPD. We're on Endings Part 2.
Yes.
Power Rangers is leaving Netflix in a matter of hours. It's, you know, just very
was canceled this year. There's a lot of down notes.
Yeah, very serendipitous in the worst way for this kind of.
Not that I want to get into news, but just one happy thing is that Super 7 has picked up the Power Rangers license, and we know they're going to be doing reaction figures, which are those 5-point of articulation. They're also going to be doing ultimates, so they're going to be more expensive, cool looking ones. So that's a lot of Power Ranger stuff going away, but maybe some Power Ranger stuff.
Yeah, I am very curious about those ultimates. I know we didn't talk about it last episode, but I'm very curious about the villains.
I'm curious in general. I want to not want any of them, but that could change.
that was Mrs. Big Dog for all you.
Mrs. Big Dog.
Yeah, so we finished Endings last episode. Gosh, it feels like forever ago, almost like a lifetime.
It was close to 4 minutes. I mean, it was almost 5 minutes.
Yeah, just in flash time, that's an eternity. So really awesome, solid A, almost an A plus could be argued, and really don't know. Kind of obviously the Rangers are trapped. The situation is dire, but like just so many possibilities.
I mean, we talked a little bit about the end of the last episode. I think Piggy is going to be instrumental in getting them out of that prison. And then they're going to pull some, we don't need our powers to beat you, Grum, coordination with Boom and Cat. And, you know, I think you're right, though, that it'll end with like a blast from the planet hitting the ship.
Yeah, we'll see.
And I think it will end with Jack retiring from SPD.
Really? Why do you say that?
Because of all the setup they did. He never really wanted to be an SPD. Then he didn't really want to be the leader, and he kind of reluctantly did it, and he kind of grew to love his comrades and understand the bigger picture. But at his heart, he was always a Robin Hood. He always wanted to just be helping the poor and being out there on the streets, and he was doing that with the lady he met, and, you know, what are his priorities? And Kruger's even like, you got to make a choice. Yes, he could make the choice to be the Red Ranger, but I feel like that's the choice every other season would make. And so this season has been doing a good job of doing something different. So not that I dislike Jack as a Red Ranger, but I kind of want to see him retire, not retire from being a good guy, but retire from being a Ranger and be a different kind of good guy.
We'll see. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what would happen if he retired, like how the team dynamic would change or any of that. So we'll have to.
Boom joins the team.
That would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
If Boom joined in his place, that'd be
Guy gets promoted to Red, and then Boom comes in as the new Blue or something. And Boom is being Blue actually makes more sense than Sky because he's like a techie guy.
No, I feel like Boom would be green in that situation.
But Bridge is already green.
So isn't
Bridge fits?
Isn't Blue second in command though?
I mean, Sky seems to be second in command, but is that because of who he is or because of the color? I thought that was just
I feel like the color is the hierarchy because
so
of the numbers.
Mighty Morphin Billy was second in command? I always thought Zach was second in command.
No, but for SPD, I feel like that's the case.
Let us know in the comments below because we don't. Yeah, I did agree that I thought Sky was second in command, which is why I thought he'd become the commander. But I based that more on who he was than the color blue. But
you know what? There's a lot of speculation, but we're 22 minutes away from having these questions answered. Let's get it going.
All right. You want to count it down?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rangers, hit play.
S.P.D. emergency.
Turn it up a little bit. Good volume.
A little bit higher.
A little bit higher. Good volume now.
Yes.
Ha! I was gonna say that'll be the last time we say that, but it won't. We'll have issues once
we can't even go back and watch this after today. That's the part that really bums me out.
That's where, you know, physical media wins.
I'm still call shotting that it'll be on the Paramount Plus, but we'll see if that happens.
We'll see. Do you have any Power Rangers seasons on DVD or Blu-ray? Well, no Blu-ray. Any physical media?
Operation Overdrive.
That's the only one?
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense to me. I mean,
stop it. You're not cutting off the
Operation Overdrive is my favorite season.
Head.
What'd you say?
Shameful.
Power Rangers to the race. I love when you're like, I'll just make it worse.
Jack, your genetic powers have been neutralized. You can't break out.
Oh, the genetic powers have been neutralized. I love that they addressed that.
Jack, we need to talk. It's come to my attention that you will be leaving S.P.D.
What?
What? Hey, I didn't say any. You know, why are we talking about this now?
Wow. Okay, just right out of the gate.
Get out of here anytime soon.
Whether we leave here or not,
We still don't know how it
it's
resolves.
important for you to follow your path.
You're wrong, sir. I love SPD.
Yes, I know that, and you give it 100%. But you and I both know where your heart lies.
Who'd have thought Piggy would have sent us into this trap?
Just goes to show you. Can't trust reptiles.
Is he a reptile?
He's a reptile, right?
Also, that seems racist.
He's probably laughing at us right now.
What have I done? I'm a filthy, slime-ridden, low-life, worm-eating vermin.
He's got like a old-timey football helmet.
Before I betrayed the Rangers, but I had
That
to.
kind of looks like that.
Worm would have vaporized me. Anyone else would have done the same thing. Tell me, have I done the right thing?
I want there to be like one of his customers. Like, are you talking to me?
There we go.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I guess they're like, we're done with this season. Time to destroy this incredibly large crop. What? What? Oh.
Commander Kruger.
That was unnecessary.
Is that him crying? Like,
I don't know. I don't want to
There is
know.
no one left to protect Earth but us. Omega Ranger will lead those of you who are willing to fight against the inevitable Truvian invasion. The odds of coming out of this are slim.
Oh, what's
If
that
any
weird
It's like
of
the
you
same
want to
alien
leave,
mask.
please do so now.
Hey, wait.
Where are they going to go?
Before you go, I just want to tell you
To
that.
hide under a hole.
Well,
Perish.
I get it.
But, I mean, like,
No,
if the world is going to be
I
defeated, they
understand.
might as well fight. Like, it's not even.
Outnumbered, outpowered. That's probably exaggerating when she said the odds are slim. Hopeless would be more like it. But even if all of you leave, I'm staying. I'm staying for Commander Kruger. I'm staying for Jack, for Sky, Bridge, Z, Sid. I'm staying because they would stay for me.
Yeah, boom.
I'd stay for you too.
She looks like Vulcan.
She kind of looked like
We will probably
Astronomer's
lose
red
this
bowl
fight.
cut.
Oh, I can see that.
But I am not giving up without a fight. So Grum, bring it on. Those of you who want to go, go. I'm staying.
That's great. I love that he got that.
Oh.
He's the
Can you
heart of
imagine
his...
if he teamed up with Bulk and Skull?
Oh, forget it.
Then Ben and Betty show up out of nowhere, just all like ready to roll. Oh man,
And they're like, okay, we got 5 Ranger Squad now.
that's the fan fiction we need.
Omni has
Yeah.
decided your existence is no longer needed.
Oh, I guess Omni. Wait, is Omni the name of the evil?
His orders.
Evil MacGuffin number 2.
Rangers, it has been my honor to serve with you.
I do like that instead of like just shooting them through the bars or something, they're actually like, oh, never mind.
Okay. What just happened?
It's hard to say. I was kind of covering my eyes with my hands.
Bridge.
It looks things. The last Gazbot standing's a really bad shot.
I thought it was a good shot, actually.
Wait!
Piggy?
I know.
Oh,
I
look,
know.
it's Piggy.
You hate me. And you have every right to. No need to judge me. I'm guilty. You can send me straight to one of those little confinement cards. Oh, well, the point is, I'm sorry.
Don't you dare ooze out of that nose hole again.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Rangers,
I kind of like him in that
we've
suit.
got a planet to save.
Yes, sir! Oh, wait for me!
Oh, never mind. He's taking it off immediately.
Uh-oh. Roadblock. Go!
Did one of them keep the gun that Piggy stole from the Crybot?
No, because we're about to show off the civilian powers once again.
I thought the civilian powers have been neutralized. This is like their martial arts skills, but they shouldn't be able to use their powers.
No,
Unless
in the little thing they couldn't.
Well, wait.
Net.
Oh, okay. Did Doggy just have his sword, or is that
Yep.
just he picked up a sword?
He has his sword.
Why would he have his sword if he was in jail? It makes no sense.
Who knows? Ooh, that was good.
That's-
Wow, so
wow.
many 40s.
That was great.
Oh no,
No,
he picked
no.
up one of their swords.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
one of those
good.
time force looking ones.
Ooh.
Rangers,
I like that.
you must return to Earth.
Right. But how?
Would these help?
6.
Rangers, I'm sending the flyers.
Excellent. Good luck, Rangers.
But sir, aren't you coming with us?
I have something to finish here.
I have
I
to-
literally called it before I read it. Come on.
Appreciate it, Jack, but your team needs you. Now go. That is an order.
Yes, sir!
I want to do that so
Wait
many
for
times.
me!
Throw that elbow.
Be swift. Be strong.
All cadets to your battle stations.
It'd be cool if they show the little kid who grew up to be
Sam.
Omega. Yeah, they have Sam, and he's boy Omega, you're really cool, and he's like, yeah, you don't.
But how?
Out of my way.
Oh, he's just gonna destroy all these like on the spot monsters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shouldn't have time to give it a lot of thought.
Yeah, it's a weak monster. Whoa, whoa.
Get out of here. We don't even get to see the front of them. They don't count. They don't matter.
I don't know what that guy was. So
I want to see him hit the pages. Yeah, like
Yep,
that.
there it is.
Exactly like that.
What are you gonna do to me? I'm just a kid.
Use your imagination,
Ah!
kids.
Do we
I
get
like
that
that.
explanation that you wanted? No, but that's the next best thing.
I liked that whole thing, but I really feel like that character needed more explanation.
Hey,
Oh, Rick.
getting in there.
Ooh, boom. He fall down and go boom.
Why does he not have a blaster?
What?
I said, why does he not have a blaster?
That's what I was saying.
Look carefully, I see you. Not many have stood before. The magnificent.
Hey, it's
The
your favorite.
Magnificent. That's what it's called, the Magnificence. So I don't know what Omni is.
You have more lives than a cat, but this one.
Poor
will be your
Icinia.
last. SPD.
Wait, wasn't he already morphed?
Yeah, you got to do it for dramatic effect.
All right, that's fine. And usually this fight would be the Red Ranger, not the Commander or the Mentor. Oh no. Oh, Rick's down. Boom's down. Oh, Cat's down.
Yeah, it is interesting how they're being able to keep up with the orange heads and the blue heads, considering how much of a hard time the Rangers had with them.
Yeah. Well, they're like giving it everything. They're like, well, I might die, so here we go. It's like last ditch power reserves.
Well, you saw like the early like teens episodes where it was like, oh hey, there's an orange head, let's fight it.
Yeah, we thought the orange head was going to be like the villain of the week level strong, or in general. That was cool.
Kicks.
Nice.
It is unfortunate how wiggly that sword is because of how long it is. Like you just see the rubber go like this a ton.
I didn't notice, but you're not wrong.
Right behind Omni. Now give me my wife.
I guess Omni is just the name of one of his generals.
We're almost there.
You won't get away with this!
Watch me.
I feel like Doggy should be able to beat him because they fought before when he wasn't a Ranger and he did
the power
okay.
of friendship.
What?
Nothing.
No, but I'm saying now that he's a Ranger, he should have an easier time.
One more step and I will let go.
He should call on some of that lightning power from God that he apparently.
Give me a sign.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Omega.
What?
It looks like a time portal.
All right, sure.
What is
All right.
Force from the future.
a second Omega Ranger? Oh, Nova Ranger.
Nova.
Electro mode.
She's like, is she further from the future than him, or is that like his partner?
I am so glad to
Okay,
see
that
you,
answers
Nova.
that.
Yeah, well, I've been looking all over the timeline for you.
What?
What a crazy. What is this? Oh my gosh. It looks like something in a
Horrendous
beast.
CGI.
World.
What's that?
Yeah, but it's got like tentacles for arms and stuff.
Omni is here. I will claim this planet as mine.
It's a crazy weird design, but the CGI is not. It's not the worst.
Try and stop me.
It's actually not as bad as I thought.
Oh, Ducky, what to do? You couldn't help her on Sirius. And there's nothing you can do to stop me now.
I don't know what they're gonna do. Piggy. So did he just have her like in a prison cell for the last however many years?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, bounce off his armor, the sword. See, now, in another season, that would bother me because the time and the physics make no sense. But they've established that the Rangers don't have to obey the laws of physics and can do like 10 seconds worth of stuff in the air.
I got you.
All is still lost, Kruger. Omni is complete. He will destroy everything on your planet.
Hold on.
As for me, you will not bring me in.
Come on, Doggy.
Love how you're like, they're just going to use her in this one episode flashback, which is why it looks terrible.
Yeah.
Go. We can handle this. Go.
So I'm guessing, his name is Anubis Kruger, and Doggy is like his nickname.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming he got on Earth because he looks like an Earth dog. But then why would she call him Doggy? Wouldn't that be like if we went to a planet and they called us like
I can't shut it down.
Monkey?
I'm choosing to ignore it.
Okay.
Link me any schematics you can find.
I'm on it.
This is it, Nova. Just you and me.
Right.
I'm guessing. I feel like that Nova character. Oh!
Hey!
I did not expect that.
I did not either.
Silverback and the bird guy you hate, and a bunch of other
Also
people.
has an animal sword.
Some of these characters I don't remember seeing. Do you?
No, yeah, they weren't here, as far as
Yes,
I know, unless they were in the background.
Yeah, probably. This is a very a little bit of an in space ending vibe, where it's like
Yes.
everybody's pulling together. And,
Exactly.
I love when it kicks rockets out of the sky.
I know. And this CGI is making me think it's from like a Sentai movie.
Oh, I was sorry. I agree, and I was starting to say that Nova character makes me think it's from a movie.
Yeah,
like, that feels like, oh, here's a new Ranger just for the movie. Like,
yeah, like when we watched the Go-Go 5 movie, there was that.
Yep. Yeah.
I still wish they made a figure of that character. He looks so cool.
Agreed.
Grum's locked the controls. I'm gonna have to do it manually. There's still time for you to get out, I see you.
No, I just found you, Doggy. I'm staying right by your side.
Rangers, if Doggy can...
Whoever said I am Doggy, you're not wrong.
Power and all hit Omni at that position. It will penetrate his central core and cause a massive implosion.
We're all over it. Yeah.
I kind of want to see Nova do more. She just sort of showed up and
did
that one thing.
I found the controls.
Anytime you're ready, sir. Sir.
You know you won't be able to.
I know, Ken. We're ready, Cat. Ready, Rangers? This one is for you, Commander.
I just got quiet. We're both just like, oh God, we got nothing to say.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Look out!
That guy's very menacing looking.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to jump out and have like Omega catch them.
It did seem like they could jump out that window because, like,
yeah.
That's a cool shot. Stand in front of the command center with the guns akimbo.
Doggy's gone.
I'm gonna miss that great blue dog.
Look. They made it.
I feel like there should have been a couple more seconds between he's dead and he's alive, but Bridge, he's ugly crying. Bridge, just
yeah.
I love it.
Up. Report anyone who is missing.
Congratulations.
Hey, little bulldog man.
Yeah.
S.P.D. S.P.D. S.P.D.
Come on, Gazbot. Gotta do it with me.
Celebrate.
And none of
There
us
we go.
would be here today if it wasn't for Piggy.
I was more like Piggy, like, oh, should I be doing
We
it?
also wouldn't have been captured if it wasn't for Piggy.
Yeah, they would have been in trouble.
Hey, all right.
So he fell into that fire pit and he was okay.
Forgive me for being late to your celebration.
There is zero chance you were beating all of them, Grum. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I will finish this.
It would be awesome if he gets to use the battleizer for some weird reason.
Doggy does.
Yeah.
I love the gigantic eyes they're giving him.
Yeah.
I'll strike out in anger.
Show me no mercy, Kruger.
Or I will chop off your other horn to send him.
Absolutely.
Yes!
Absolutely.
Now they match.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Justice is served.
I like that, but I also hate that, like I said, the villain of the season was taken out in an unmorphed fight.
It seems weird that he came back.
I've called you together to hear this.
But whatever.
Jack Landers has left SPD.
Oh, look at this official house.
Resigned?
But why? He didn't even say goodbye.
Doesn't surprise me. Once something's over, he's gone.
Rangers, for your true courage, heroism, and valor in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, I am elevating you to A Squad. Could you hear me? I'm promoting you to A Squad.
Yeah, we've been A
We
Squad.
heard you, sir. But, well, we talked it over. And you know what? We are B Squad. That's who we are. That's who we want to be.
Very well. B squad it is. There will be no A squad. There's still one problem. You have no Red Ranger. You have no leader. Sky Tate, step forward.
I'm not gonna say I called a lot of this, but I
Ranger,
called a lot of this.
Would you follow her into battle?
Sir, I'd follow anyone into battle you felt worthy of wearing the color red.
Congratulations, Sky. You are the new Red Ranger.
There you go.
So much setup and payoff from the beginning to the end.
I'd be very proud of you.
I just love the full circle.
Yeah, yeah,
It felt so organic and not forced.
yeah.
That's our ride home. Goodbye, everyone. And thank you for making our future safe.
Yes. Goodbye.
Wait. Goodbye, Sam. I'll see you in 20 years.
Okay. I'll be there, Z. Let's go.
Along with the
Nova.
other Ninja
Goodbye, my
Turtles.
friends.
So long.
Goodbye.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, Nova got to be a person for a second, and so did Sam.
Sure.
I want to see those actors show up at a convention. Like, that was me for 1
You guys need
second.
some clothes? Guys, thanks. Yeah, you might have left SPD.
Told
but
you the
you're
promotion.
not leaving our lives.
What?
Well, brother?
Bridge is blue.
Something bigger.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Hello there.
Piggy, what are you doing here?
Oh, didn't Jack tell you? I've gone into business with him and Allie.
I would have thought Z would have been next, not Bridge.
Go for it.
And also, who's their fifth now?
Ready! Ready! SPD emergency!
Okay, I have unanswered questions, but I still am happy.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that some of the things I predicted came true.
Yeah.
Not because I'm happy to be right, but because that's, you know, I think that was a good ending. I think that both of them did different things. Kind of like we've talked before. I think we talked about this with the Dino crossover, where like one was all about the action, the others were more character. I feel like that's what this was. The last one was just all action, and this one's a little more character. It was great. I think it was a great ending to a great season.
I think that this ending was B+ for me for episode 2 specifically. Just because there were a couple things like I had mentioned that I didn't love, like kind of like we were, yeah, the Grum fight, like it was cool, but it's one of those things where it just diminishes Grum as a bad guy to me, where I'm like, yeah, Broodwing was a bigger bad guy this season than Grum.
I kind of agree. Honestly, him being beat unmorphed bothered me less because he'd been through a fight and all that stuff. Maybe he was weak, and maybe Doggy just had the heart of the cards, whatever. But he like fell into that fire pit, and then the thing exploded, and it was shot, and he didn't even go like, oh, my arm. Like he was like, oh, by the way, I survived, and I'm right here. So it's like that kind of bothered me. I'm still giving it an A though, because that was the only thing that really bothered me, and I liked all the character stuff and all like the directions they took that I hoped they would, and the payoffs and stuff. So the ending, both parts of the ending are getting an A for me. Also because endings are so hard to stick. There's so many, not just Power Rangers, but shows in general, that the ending is like, you know. So the fact that they did it good, like I almost give them a higher grade because it's the ending.
I would say as a whole, I give it an A. Episode endings part 2 specifically, I give a B+. Endings part 1, I'm going to give an A+ in retrospect now, which averages it out.
I understand that. I'm going to give them both A's rather than nitpick, but I see what you're saying. So yeah, so we're done with SPD. So we did Beast Morphers, and we literally did every episode. And SPD, we watched every episode, talked about them, but we just did the 2-parters. So we're going to have a couple episodes coming up with interviews and maybe some other random stuff. I know we have 2 interviews, not filmed, but semi-lined up right now. And then we're going to jump into another season to be determined. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much. We'll do another video where we actually talk about that. But we're going to keep going. There'll be more from us, obviously, and there'll be more random videos of Big Dog or me or whatever thrown in there too. Yeah, I don't know. It was a really good season. It bums me out because I feel like whatever we go, at some point I'll watch Mystic Force. That may or may not be the next thing we watch. And I feel like it is going to suffer following SPD. Like even if it's
100%,
even if it's a decent season, like a good solid season, it's It's going to suffer because of what it's following. Kind of like for those of you that watch Doctor Who, I really love David Tennant. And when he left Matt Smith, it was a rough act to follow. Like eventually I liked him, but it was like, you're terrible just because you're not David Tennant. And I feel like that's what the next team's going to be. Like, you're not SPD. I don't like you, you know?
Yeah. I will say just in terms of like this season and its relation to us, like I had so much fun watching this season and talking about the season. Cause to be honest, it's one of those things where like, after we finished Beast Morphers, or like as we were finishing Beast Morphers, it's like, what are we going to do? And then you're like, well, I finished Dino Thunder and heard SPD's good. You want to watch it? Sure. I haven't finished SPD, but I've watched some of it. Let's go for it. And we haven't had as much engagement or views that we've had on SPD than like anything we've done. And that's just thanks to you guys.
Well, yeah, and it's funny too because I always feel like we get comments when we argue. People enjoy watching us argue and bicker. But the SPD series, we've done the least amount of that because we're both like, yeah, it's good. We might disagree about little nitpicky things. But so, I mean, I think that's a testament to how much people like SPD and or enjoyed watching us enjoy it because we weren't arguing that much and people still seem to watch. And yeah, that's another like worry. Not that it's a big worry, but like, you're right. The views and engagement on the SPD videos have been consistently higher than most other videos we do. And now that we're done, it's like, oh, I wonder if we're going to lose some of our viewership. I mean, whatever. What are you going to do? We can't stand SPD forever. But yeah, I don't know. I have a very good feeling. And here's the other thing. Beast Morphers, we ended really well. And there's a lot of cool stuff at the ending. And overall, it was a good season. But there were definitely clunker episodes. There was definitely stuff we didn't like about it and argued about. So it's going to be interesting going into whatever season we go into next. I'm guessing will be more like that. Will be good episodes, bad episodes, stuff we like. We don't, and it'll be a lot more back and forth, a lot more bickering and whatever. So we'll see. Yeah, but this is the end of Netflix. I mean, Power Rangers on Netflix, which is crazy. So yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, I don't know. It was fun. I'm gonna try to watch an episode or two of an old Power Ranger season today if I have a chance, just because who knows the next time that the opportunity arises. But
true.
But yeah, like so. Assuming you had the time, and I know you probably don't, if you could only watch one episode today, what would you watch?
I would watch the first episode of Jungle Fury.
Interesting.
Because I love when Casey, I love the scene where he, with the towels when he sticks up and then later he becomes the Red Ranger. Like that's like the beginning of like everything I like about him. So I'd watch that. Yeah.
I would watch either Forever Red or... Honestly, I could see myself watching like the intro of the Psycho Rangers. I haven't watched that in a long time. That's a cool one too.
I realized if I was going to watch a second one, and this is weird, I would watch Dimensions in Danger.
Interesting. Okay.
Just because I only watched it that one time with you, I think.
But it'll still be on here, right? Or is that also being taken off?
Oh, you're right. Okay, so never mind. Then
well, I'm asking because is it
no? Because if it's a Ninja Steel episode, then it should still be on. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay. Good.
So forget that because that is still available. I might watch something from RPM. I'm not sure what. Again, maybe the first or second episode. Like I like the beginnings of both of those shows a lot. I might watch the first episode of RPM. Yeah. But I doubt I'll have time to because I've already. This is the third episode I've watched today.
But you can watch Dimensions of Danger a different time. So
that's true. That is true. Yeah.
But he's been Gazbot. I've been the big Dawg Defender, and let's just give one of these to send off SPD
to the power.
To the power. See y'all later.
Should I end credit? Hey ho, time to go.
Hey ho, time to go.
Operation Overdrive is my favorite season.